Welcome to Bugs, Buzz and Beyond. Today, we're diving deep into the absolutely fascinating and incredible world of beetle armor. These tiny yet mighty tanks of the insect world are built to withstand some of the toughest challenges that nature can throw their way. And don't forget, we have an exciting and fun trivia quiz at the end of this video. So make sure you stick around until the very end to test your beetle knowledge and impress your friends. When you think of armor, you might immediately imagine a medieval knight clad in shining metal, ready for battle. But nature has its own version of these heavily protected warriors, beetles. Their tough, rigid outer shell, called the exoskeleton, isn't just for show. It serves as an incredible shield against hungry predators, harsh environmental conditions, and even other aggressive beetles. This exoskeleton is made up of a substance known as chitin, a strong yet surprisingly lightweight material that's also found in crab shells and even some types of fungi. Unlike us humans, who rely on an internal skeletal system, beetles wear their skeletons on the outside, acting as a natural suit of armor that gives them an extraordinary level of protection. Now, let's talk about just how tough beetles really are. Some beetles, like the remarkable ironclad beetle, have armor so strong and so durable that they can survive even the most intense pressure, including being stepped on by a human. Their exoskeleton is layered in such a way that it efficiently distributes force, making them nearly impossible to crush. Scientists are so amazed by this design that they are studying the ironclad beetle structure to help develop stronger materials for things like vehicles and even airplanes. And then we have the mighty Titan beetle, one of the largest beetles in the entire world. Unlike some insects that rely on chemical defenses or speed, the Titan beetle counts on its sheer massive size and incredibly tough shell to discourage predators from even attempting an attack. Nature has truly designed some fascinating creatures. But armor isn't just about being physically tough. It's also about being smart and strategic. Many beetles have evolved to use camouflage as a means of protection, allowing them to seamlessly blend into their natural environment. One of the best examples of this is the golden tortoise beetle, which has the mind-blowing ability to change colors, making it look like a shiny drop of gold one moment and a dull brown leaf the next. Other beetles take their defensive mechanisms to a whole new level by using chemical warfare. The famous bombardier beetle has an explosive trick up its sleeve. When it senses danger, it releases a powerful, scalding hot, noxious chemical spray that can deter even the fiercest predators. This beetle essentially has built-in chemical weaponry, making it one of the most unique and impressive defense systems in the insect world. Beetle armor isn't just about survival and self-defense. It also plays a huge role in communication, competition, and even in the process of attracting mates. For instance, the dazzlingly shiny metallic shells of jewel beetles aren't just visually stunning. They also help beetles of the same species recognize each other and find potential mates. And let's not forget about stag beetles. Their enormous mandibles, or jaws, may look intimidating, but they are actually used by male stag beetles to engage in dramatic wrestling matches to claim territory and win over mates. From ensuring survival to playing a vital role in social interactions, beetle armor is truly one of nature's most fascinating and versatile adaptations. But now, it's time to see just how much you've learned. Are you ready for some fun and challenging beetle trivia? Let's put your knowledge to the test. Now, it's time to see how much you've learned from today's episode. We've got 3 fun trivia questions coming up. Ready? Let's start. Question number 1. What is a beetle's exoskeleton made of? The correct answer is B. Chitin. A beetle's exoskeleton is primarily made of chitin, which is an incredibly strong and flexible material that provides both protection and support while still allowing the beetle to move freely. Chitin isn't unique to beetles. It's also found in the shells of crustaceans like crabs and lobsters, as well as in certain types of fungi. Without this tough yet flexible armor, beetles would be far more vulnerable to predators and environmental hazards. Question number 2. What defense mechanism does the bombardier beetle use? The correct answer is C. Explosive chemical spray. The bombardier beetle has one of the most incredible defense mechanisms in the insect kingdom. It produces a special chemical mixture inside its body, which, when released, creates an explosive reaction that shoots out a hot and irritating chemical spray. This burning hot chemical is strong enough to deter even the bravest and most persistent of predators. Scientists have studied this beetle's defense mechanism to inspire new innovations in safe, controlled chemical reactions. Some researchers are even looking into ways to replicate its process for potential use in self-defense sprays and propulsion systems. Nature is truly the best engineer. Question number 3. Which beetle is known for its nearly unbreakable armor? The correct answer is D. Ironclad beetle. The ironclad beetle is an absolute marvel of nature, with one of the toughest exoskeletons ever recorded in the insect world. Unlike most beetles, its shell is so incredibly strong that it can survive being stepped on by a human or even withstand the weight of a car. The secret lies in its unique interlocking shell structure, which distributes force evenly to prevent cracks or breaks. Scientists are currently studying its ultra-resilient armor to create new materials that could be used in industries like aerospace and construction, potentially leading to stronger, more impact-resistant materials in everything from helmets to aircraft components. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.